Action.
Hi.
Orlo.
Happy Friday. It's Friday. It feels weird saying that because we haven't done lives on Friday in a long time.
Yeah.
Like,
Does feel a little bit
I don't know.
odd.
We do one last Friday. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But anyways, happy Friday to you lovely people. Do we have people? 3 people?
12.
She's trying to figure out how to make that work on one hand. That was funny. Okay, so announcements. Tomorrow is the FTCU workshop with Nancy. The invitations for that have gone out. Tuesday is DDE. We're gonna make our official cookie tester.
Mm-hmm.
Over?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So that is Tuesday. And the files will go out on Tuesday because it's the first of the month.
Imagine that.
Yep. And then Wednesday is Bernina Club. Saturday is Gingerbread Christmas.
Yay!
With Miss Amanda. Again, we only have a couple of kits available at the moment for those. 109 gets you the kit and your spot in the class. And then it's the week after that, but Viking Club.
Viking Club.
Okay, so just those are just the next couple of things coming up on our events calendar.
And if you're not signed up and want to participate in the Gingerbread Christmas, and you're not local, just be aware at this point,
Kind of hit that deadline.
yeah, we may not be able to get it to you in time for the class, but that's okay because you'll get a recording.
Which is always a great thing.
And if you're lost on something, you can call me. You can stalk me on Facebook.
Hey guys, did you hear that the Federal Reserve is getting rid of all change? There will be no more change from the U.S. Mint.
What?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Thanks, Steve.
He kind of got all of that us with that earlier
Yep.
today. So, thought it would be perfect for live. Okay, giveaway. We have is this a kiwi?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. A cute mug rug that has the piano keys. They're done in leather, so they look beautiful. And this is gonna go to Elaine Music. All right, Elaine, we'll have that here in the store for you.
What are we doing today?
Well, we're gonna do a wall hanging for some of our, I was gonna say old friends, but they're not really old friends. But I want to go over our bundle today first.
I love this bundle.
I kind of don't want to sell it now. But oh well. So this is our Fab 5 Friday. Depends on who prints the label because but it's all the same. So this is our Friday bundle. So 5 half-yard cuts for $20, which is an even better deal now that our fabric has gone up.
So pretty.
So we've got the sunflowers and 4 different coordinates. Okay. I love it. I love it.
I like it a lot.
A lot, a lot. What is that even from?
I like it a lot. A lot, a lot?
The a lot, a lot.
I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it.
Something that I used to say all the time, I think in high school. Anyways, okay. Today's project is a machine embroidery project, thank you, from Patchabilities. So she kind of stepped away a little bit from that. We found that out after the calendar series that we were doing last year. She stepped away from the machine embroidery and is now kind of starting to get back into it. So she's got these series, she calls them Nibblers, and I think that's so cute. But this is the autumn series. So she's got one for September, which has like the caramel apple. Sorry, I could not get a better picture.
That's okay.
The October one, which is the ghosty that's eating the cookie, which is what we are stitching out today. And one for November, which is like a pumpkin spice latte.
It's super cute.
Okay. So this pattern is going to have all 3 projects. Each project has an option to stitch it out blanket stitch or satin stitch, or there is the instructions on how to do it in the sewing machine for the regular traditional applique, if you wish to do it that way still. It will come on her little USB stick card, so you get that as well, which is also a great thing that she does. The design pack is $69.99, so you obviously get the 20% off on that. And we do have a fabric kit for today that is $5.99 to do the little wall hanging, if you want to do that as well. Okay. Rumor has it, I can't actually tell you that it's a rumor because she did tell me this yesterday, Miss Julie from Patchabilities, but there is a winter version of the Nibblers, so like the next 3 months of this, that's coming out, that she is also digitizing at this point too.
Is there gnomes?
She did not tell me if there was gnomes. I don't know if she's in on our gnome infatuation here, to be honest.
Well, if she doesn't know about the gnomes, I think maybe she needs to come out from under that rock.
We need to...
Gnomes are hot.
Yeah, they are.
Gnomes are popping in the sewing world.
So, and then these projects can be done in a 6x10 hoop. So,
does it come with an option just for sewing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of get like 2 ways to stitch it out in one thing.
Okay. So, but they don't have a price difference, like a sale item just for sewing.
They might.
Okay. We can look into it for you, Val. But you can purchase it this way and you have an option to do it either embroidery or sewing.
Yeah. Cause yeah, when I went to download this in our dealers portion of it, I could have downloaded the templates for the applique pieces.
Okay.
So, but from what I read in the blurb of this actual like item number, I could have chosen either or, machine embroidery or sewing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that is the project for today. So we are going to get started. I've got my 6x10 hoop. I still have my sewing foot on. So let's change that. And I just have mesh in the hoop. You don't need to have fusible, but that's what we've got in our little cubby.
So these are called the monthly minis, and it is called the Autumn Nibblers from Patchabilities.
And then again, each project you get the option for when it comes to embroidery, a blanket stitch or a satin stitch. I personally prefer the satin stitch, so that's what we're gonna do today. Okay. So again, 6x10 hoop. Your kit, if you so choose to get one, will include your batting, which is going to be our first step. I think it was white. Nope, it was orange. Okay, so we're going to do our placement line to lay down our batting.
So, and I can show you.
And this I added myself, just so you know.
Okay. So Cindy added the little hanging piece on its own, on her own. You're not an it. You're a beautiful she. And then this is a mug rug. So you can kind of tell.
I think it might be really blurry. They finished like a 6x9.
Yeah.
Ish size.
6x9 says right there.
Hey.
Hi, Karen. And how long of a stitch out is it?
34 minutes.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not too shabby dabby. Hi, Lou.
Okay, so I'm gonna cover up my placement stitches with my batting. And we'll tack that down. Apparently I'm not patient enough for the machine today. I had to check the speed. I thought it was going slow. But it is going at full speed.
Hi, Nancy.
Okay, then we're going to trim this bad boy.
What do you mean I sound better? Did I not sound good yesterday?
I don't know.
Or the day
You weren't
before?
even here yesterday.
Donna, what was wrong with me?
Okay, and we are going to go straight into putting our background piece down. It is pretty obvious as to where it needs to go, so there is no placement stitch here. So we will just tack this down, but I'm not going to trim it.
Oh, yeah, I was hungry. It's $69.99. Julie, the price for it is $69.99, and you get 3 months. 3 seasons?
Months, yeah. September, October, November.
That makes so much more sense.
And you get the little card that has the designs on it, that little one that flips out, the little USB thingy.
And you have to have at least a 6x10 hoop, right?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You're welcome, Julie. Is it discounted online?
Mm-hmm.
It should be, Lynn. I think we should do a project with boo bees. Like ghosty bees. On shirts for boo bees.
Alrighty.
Who wants to do a booby project with me?
Okay, so we're doing a placement line right now for our lettering, which spells out boo without the bees. All right, we'll cover this up.
I'm not gonna lie, Susan. I was worried about you.
What?
The hurricane. Going into October. Please keep your fingers away from the needle. I sewed right through my finger and broke a needle off in the bone. After surgery, it was After surgery, it was out. Cost 50 grand.
Oh my goodness.
Thank goodness for insurance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Knock on wood. I've yet to sew through any fingers or nails or anything like that. Okay, and we're gonna trim out our little exclamation
Hi,
point.
Daddy. Sherry is down with the booby project.
Okay, it's gonna do our satin stitch.
Melody, I did. I can resend it to you.
Oh, we're only gonna do it if we're threaded. So let's try that again.
Hi, Rosie. Does anyone have fun plans for the weekend? I feel like that's what we should talk about at the end of the week. Spread the word of like what's going round on the weekend. How do you screenshot on your phone?
Power and volume down.
Oh no.
And volume up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a placement line for.
Miss Margaret, I will get it for you. Oh, a baseball game. Julie says celebrating John's 86th birthday.
Wow.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
With the new grandbaby, Sherry? Leaf peeping.
What?
Leaf peeping.
Oh.
My grandma's doing that, or she did it this morning.
All right, trim out this next letter.
Donna says, celebrating my sister's 88th birthday. Maybe we'll take a joyride in Kate's car. My daughter is coming over to organize my desk, and I'm sewing stuff for her.
Sounds like fair trade.
Nancy's going to teach Floriani. Serve food at Station 4. Open house. And a butterfly gala tomorrow evening.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a great time. I'm hoping that this weekend I'll get to nap. That's my big goal for the weekend. Mm-hmm. And to read. I'm reading it's not kind of sci-fi. I don't know. But it's good.
Well, you know me. I'm addicted to my book right now. I even listened to it while I walked to Subway to get lunch today.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't blame you though. I would probably do the same thing.
I am so sucked in.
Linda says, I might be shoveling snow.
Ugh. That does not sound like fun.
What play are you going to see, Kim? I'm reading Phantasma. I don't know. But I tried to Google something this morning because I can't figure out what like area and like time in history it's like happening in. Because at one point she's like, this guy is wearing a top hat, and then these guys from the bank come to tell them that their mom took a loan out on the house, which sounds a little bit more like recent.
Yeah.
And then her and her sister went in a carriage. It's like a whiplash. Oh, Linda. Somebody said, yikes, agree, too early. Too early for snow. Val Burgess said that. And Sherry says, no snow. Linda says, I've already gotten snow once, with the angry emoji face with the signs over its mouth.
Oh.
Barb, Abby wants to know what book you're reading.
I am reading Iron Flame, which is the second book of the Fourth Wing series. And I'm so addicted. But if you don't like books about dragons, it's probably not for you.
I love dragons. I would have read it so that we could talk about it, but the two books that I just got from my Book of the Month Club are like spooky. And with Halloween coming,
Sure.
I gotta do it.
Well, then you just have to read it after that, so it'll still be like fresh.
Okay, I will. I promise. But I will also say I had Cindy show me the audio of the reading, because there's certain people on audiobooks that I can't tolerate it.
I totally agree with you.
Like, I don't know who the chick is that read
The Crawdad?
yeah, where the Crawdads sing. It was painful listening to that.
Yep.
However, I will say, or ask, I should, have you ever watched like videos of narrators?
Like behind the scenes
Uh-huh.
kind of thing? No, but I do know somebody who has done it, and I have watched them.
It is so fun to watch. Donna West says, I'll bring you my daughter's book. She has a whole series about a man that changes to a dragon. Her pen name is A.J. Calvin. Anybody on that's watching today, have you read The Fourth Wing or Iron Flame books?
Just don't tell me what happens.
And Paula said the third one, yeah.
The third one's coming out soon. I think January. So not like soon, unfortunately.
I know exactly who you're talking about, Shelley. I follow her on social media. Is this the narrator Amanda Cassandra Campbell? Do you know who your narrator is?
Not that.
Not that.
You have my phone.
Yep. Who narrated the audiobook for Where the Crawdads Sing? Okay, so first of all, I get it. Her name isn't Amanda. Cassandra. She's asking me, Amanda. Yes, that is Cassandra Campbell. You know what would be really funny is if that's the lady that I like to watch. I like watching her, but I don't like listening to her.
That's funny. That would be really funny.
Yes, of course, Barb. Other goodies that you had during announcements. So we have, let me get my giant hunk of water. So this is the Friday bundle. We have these beautiful sunflowers. It has beautiful fall colors.
We're officially in fall now, you know.
The first day of fall is the 23rd.
Was it 23rd? Yeah.
It's my favorite day of the year. And Spotsy Brown. So again, Spotsy Brown. Autumn Gold. Pumpkin Spice Latte. Beautiful stuff. And sunflowers. So again, that's the Friday bundle, and it is $20. And then for today, Cindy's project is from Patchabilities, and it is called the Monthly Minis. And this series, or this one here, this thing, is Autumn Nibblers. So you have November, October, September. And it is $69.99 for the designs. In the designs, you have the ability to select the blanket stitch or the satin stitch for your beautiful stitches on there. And then you also have the option to print templates. That's the word I was missing. And do it as a sewing project. And we have a kit for today. Cindy is doing the Boo with the ghost eating a cookie. He's so cute. And the kit gives you everything you need to make one of these. Does their kit include this piece that you added?
So yeah, I was able to create that from the one strip that you cut for your binding.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could definitely do what Cindy did in creating a sleeve here to use this as a hanger. Very cute. Again, kits are $5. I know, I just had to look it out too, Linda. I don't know why she bothers me, but...
Well, and for me, it's really hard when, and I will have to say that listening to this book, she does do it, but it does not bother me. But when like a female narrates the whole book, and mostly because the book is actually told in the woman's point of view, but like, you know, when it's dialogue and now a male is speaking, like the girl like goes and like tries to
do a deep, yeah, that's the thing that I can't stand.
So I think it doesn't bother me because this narrator, she already has kind of like a deeper timbre to her voice.
Mm-hmm.
So when she then goes to try to sound like a guy, she almost sounds legit.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't bother me as much.
So it doesn't really bother me. It's not like this girly, high-pitched, twangy voice and then tries to change it to sound like some guy who, you know, sings bass in an a cappella group.
Yeah.
That part is where it's really hard for me to listen to books because my brain cannot just like let that go. But this book, it does not bother me the way that she does it. So then there was an option. So there's this narration option, and then there's a dramatized narration option, and I did not purchase that one, but I kind of want to know what it's like.
Yeah.
Is it like listening to a movie where you have multiple narrators for different characters?
Because that sounds awesome.
That does sound actually
Okay.
really cool.
Okay, I'm gonna Google this. Dramatized audiobooks. Where do you listen to your audiobooks on?
Audible.
It's not free, is it?
The app for Audible is, it's just it depends on what membership you want. I don't know if that book needs to be dramatized.
Here's a spell singer. Definitely has a dragon in it.
So maybe you just need to Google like what's the difference between a narrated and a dramatized.
What is the difference between a dramatized audiobook versus a normal audiobook?
Okay.
Full cast.
Okay, so I am going to put white on now. We're going to do some placement lines for the head of our ghost. If you do get a kit, I did choose the glitter grunge to give our ghostie a little bit of sparkle. So, placement line first.
It says dramatized versions can be exciting to listen to because they're structured like old-fashioned radio shows. There's some interesting ones on here.
Okay, so this is obviously the head of our ghost, but we will end up having a tail down here. So I do want to make sure that this one piece of fabric is going to be able to be enough for all of those pieces. So I'm going to make sure I put, I'll just be a little bit more frugal with my fabric.
I'm downloading Audible. And then when I start spending money on Audible, I'm going to tell my husband it's your fault.
Oh, great, but you listen to yours from Kindle or from like a Nook, right?
Mm-mm.
You listen to it from a Kindle? Or I mean, you read like your
My books?
digital books?
Digital books, I just have Google Books, Google Play Books.
So I think Audible is part of like the Amazon world. I read everything from my Kindle app. So there are some times where I can get books that already have like the Audible link to it. And so then it'll show up in my Audible account.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Amanda, are you going to be at the store on Monday? Pat, I am now working in the Littleton store on Mondays. Okay. However, if you, what can I do for you, Pat? Are you planning on coming on Monday?
Okay, so I did want to say that, so in her sample, the background, you can't really see it, but the background for this project, she uses like a patterned,
Kind of looks like that, like freckled fabric. Do you know what I'm talking about?
no, if you don't mean spotsy, then no.
Nope, not spotsy.
To where using a white fabric for your ghost, which I'm sure most people would, if you have something patterned that could bleed through your fabrics, I really would suggest something like Color Keep. I would have used it now, but we actually just got them in, and I didn't want to open a brand new package just for a small little square. But it is something that I would highly suggest.
So I've been kind of adding foam to random things just for fun. Mm-hmm. Would you have added foam to the ghost or the cookie?
The cookie. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd say the ghost. I mean the cookie. Ghost, cookie.
The
Did
cookie.
it all for the cookie.
I love it.
Cookie.
If anyone else catches on to that, I'm going to love that person.
If anybody, I know exactly who it would be.
Who?
But I did like the fact that we had the felt in stock. Because I like the texture that it gives, for sure.
Super cute. Pat, are you wanting to bring your stick in? Continue as Matt McMillan. Try Audible free for 30 days.
Yeah, that's where it got me. Mm-hmm.
So it's not free.
Well, I mean, you can have like the app and everything, but you have to have like a membership, or you have to select a membership if you want to like automatically do it. Thanks, you're so sweet.
Pat.
Just books like a la carte.
Okay. Is this about the online order you placed the other day? I feel like we're playing that game, like put a finger down if this is what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, and then we're going to do our placement line for our felt cookie. I love how his like mouth is just like, yep, I took a bite. Or like mid-chew. It's super cute.
Have you checked at the library for audiobooks? You get 1 credit every month. I was just going to ask about that because I have the dramatized thing.
Depending on what, so you'll get one for sure for like signing up, right? You get a free credit a month, and then 1 credit a month, and then if you want to like buy extra books, then you can buy like extra credits and stuff like that.
There's 2 parts.
So the dramatized ones are done because
they're longer.
In 2 separate sessions. So then that's where they kind of get you. Because then it's like you have to buy 2 books. 2 different audio files, I guess, or whatever. But I'm sure some books would be worth it. Well, Amanda just got it.
My husband gets a lot of ebooks from the library and he loves it. You might try.
So how do you like check out? I mean, I know that there were like books on tape and stuff like that, but if it's just like an ebook, like how do you check that out from the library?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just give you a digital code
Through Libby, you
use
can
it.
get the Libby app connected to your local library. You can get books and you can get audiobooks.
Oh. So for those of you who can't hear Paula way back in the corner over there, Libby is an app that you can download and you connect it to your library.
You connect it to your like a local library or
So you can search a local library
your library.
and library. What are you talking about, Steve?
Say it again.
Library.
Oh, you said it. I thought
Library.
you said library.
She was saying library.
Library. Librarian. How am I saying it wrong?
You were, yes.
Library. I
Noticed
just
it
like.
actually when the kids were here the other day, and Matt was taking them to the library on
Uh-huh.
Saturday. I can't really talk about it though because I don't say it.
I know. I was so. The other day I said button, and I was like, I said it like Cindy. She would be so proud of me. Bags.
I don't quite say it like you do, but I don't pronounce it properly either.
Library. 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 I don't know how I was saying
You're
it.
saying library.
Library?
Library.
Library. Whatever. I got it, Barb. Everyone's on me now. There are free books on there also. Amazon has Audible books. I just like to read the book. And I'm right there with you. But I was talking to Cindy about the Fourth Wing book because with me working in the Littleton store on Mondays, it would be nice to listen during that commute. Kindle can use Libby also. Oh. Karen says, love you gals. You put a smile on my face.
Anytime.
I seriously still am like pushing it on Kate that we should have a above and beyond book club.
That'll be cool.
Shelley says, I much prefer button than bun. I'm sure that's not what you meant. Button? Button.
Just where it's not enunciated like at all.
Butt ton. Did you? Oh my gosh. I have an announcement about butt ton. Okay. So on the radio this morning, butt ton is an actual measurement and it's 126 gallons or something like that. And they're like, it's an actual thing. And I was like, I did not know that.
What kind of research? I don't want to know. Like, I mean, what kind of research goes into figuring out that measurement? Like,
I don't know. But they were like, if you actually have a butt ton.
Yeah, no, it's like, it has something to do with
Whiskey barrels. I'm going to look this up now. Okay, so Fab 5. We have this beautiful sunflower print. What would you call that?
like a jade green? I don't know.
Jade. Beautiful. Pumpkin spice latte. Autumn gold. What did I say that one? Spotsy brown. This is the Friday or Fab 5 bundle. The Fab 5 Friday. And it's $20. I knew that it was a measurement. I did not. I mean, honestly, if you ever go to Chipotle with me, I ask for a butt ton or a buttload of sour cream. And every time I think I'm a little bit crazy for saying it to people, but then, no, I'm not going to feel crazy.
The way that I use it in speech is, yeah, a measurement, you know? Like,
Yeah, you're talking about a lot of
but
something.
I didn't know that there was an actual, like,
Measurement, yeah.
for it. Yeah. That is crazy.
We should do, instead of jokes, we should do Fact Friday. I am just full of fun ideas today. I'm going to blame it on your coffee.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Loved it a lot.
Well, I probably shouldn't have introduced it to you because it is becoming harder and harder.
Really?
Which is why I bought both boxes today, because that's all the King Supers had.
I keep going back and forth between Seattle's Best and Javalia.
So you're not drinking the Love Elsa anymore?
Mm-mm. I don't know. Every once in a while, I like to just switch it up. I think the last time I actually had Seattle's Best is when we were living in our old house. But that was what I was drinking for a really long time.
Okay, so we're going to go back to our white. This is another time because you have the white on top of the brown, that you would want to use that
Color Keep?
Color Keep topping.
Isn't there like really expensive coffee that's made out of poop?
Did she just say what I thought she just said?
Yeah, I want to say I have heard of something like that.
Yeah, it's like-
I don't know though if it's necessarily made out of that, because coffee really
Or
is
it's like-
beans, but like that's like,
The fertilizer.
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh.
yeah, no, I do agree with you. Okay, we're gonna put our fabric down. These are gonna be his hands.
Karen Thomas says, I think you're all having happy hour. Love, love, love. We certainly learn a lot from you girls. Bat.
Probably-
It is. I thought it was bat.
Yeah.
But
probably
isn't-
things you never thought you'd ever learn.
Isn't there like a bat poop mascara too?
Ew, oh my god, I hope not. Jeez. I mean, isn't that where pink eye comes from?
I swear there is some type of cosmetic that has it's some
disgusting.
mascara that has like some animal's fecal matter.
That is really gross.
Jumpin' Goat coffee. I think you can order online. Jumpin' Goat. Does it mean that you become a jumping goat because it's so high in caffeine? I want to do
Amanda
goat
does not
yoga.
want that.
No, I do not. I don't want that for anyone.
You want to do what?
Matt showed me a video on, I don't know, something. And it was like all these ladies sitting out in a field, and then these two guys open up the barn doors, and all of these goats start running out, and it's goat yoga.
I can see my sister being really into that.
Anne says the best thing I've learned all week is how Matt likes his spa day.
Yeah, well,
And that's our secret.
does not get tucked outside of it.
There is a Tim Balm named Chicken Poop, and there is no poop in it.
It's a what?
I can't find it. It went away. A tin can of lip balm and something about, oh, maybe it's called chicken poop, but there's no poop in it.
I would really hope not.
I'm sure that maybe they changed their name because I don't think anybody wants to put,
Well, why would you want to put anything that's got any?
well, I guess like if you're, now if I was at a store and I was walking by and there was this really cute tin that said chicken poop, lip balm, I'd probably walk past it. But if I saw a cute tin that said chicken shit, I probably think it's cute. I might change my my perception there.
I think if I were to buy anything that would say anything like that, it would be a gag gift.
Perfect cat gift. Oh, Amanda, here is the answer. Donna Newton. Is there bat poop in mascara? No, there is not. This common misconception seems to be due to confusion over an ingredient widely used in mascara. Don't know how to pronounce that. Sounds like guano. Guano. So it's iguana poop. Yes, it's no surprise to find some confusion around that term.
I heard of the coffee thing, but I had not heard of mascara.
I don't know. There's so many different things now that are out. Like the Judy... I want to say Judy Bloom, but I don't think it's Judy Bloom. But it's a certain mascara, and it's like a metal wand. Instead of like the bristles for a brush, it's just this metal stick that has cuts in it. And it's supposed to make your eyelashes look longer.
Interesting.
I fell for it. And it does work.
Does it?
Yep.
I'll stick with my Benefit mascara, thanks.
We use the same one. Betty says it looks like regular lip balm and the name says chicken poop. I bought them once for stocking stuffers.
See? That's what I would buy. Alright, so we're giving our ghostie another hand. You know, we have the most interesting conversations here at work.
That's for sure. Gotta keep stuff interesting, you know what I mean? No, I'm not huge into football this weekend because I have that 30-day thing for Audible. And be like, go watch all the football you want, honey.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing that's good is that if you're listening to a book, then obviously then your hands are free. But when you're like watching something, like your head down and whatever you're watching, and usually your hands aren't free.
Mm-hmm.
So. I almost lost a toe, you guys. Through my shoe.
Ruth, what is it that you're talking about? So with this ghost, you could opt in to just have him eat a sugar cookie rather than a chocolate chip cookie.
That's very true. I mean, he could be.
Oh, and you could put a name on it?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, so here's a story. No, we do not have that, Ruth, because we are not a brother dealer, my dear. Okay, so when Lily was little and my grandpa was still with us, he used to like play around with Lily and tease her about like stealing her cookies. This is kind of morbid. Okay, my grandpa's not here anymore, so he could then be the ghost. And then we could embroider Lily's cookie. I think it's such a good idea.
Well, I think if we do that right now, it would make live a little too long.
Yeah, no. I'll do it on my own. I'm sorry for being me. How was your night with your grandma? It was lovely, and Matt set it all up. he went and picked up her machine because she was having some issues, and came home that night, and he was like, you have a date with your grandma on Thursday, so we'll meet up, switch cars, I'll take the kids to Lily's gymnastics, and you have a date with your grandma. So I went to my grandma's house last night around 5:45, and my grandma and I were like, okay, well, let's find out what time Grey's Anatomy starts. Let's plan what we're going to eat for dinner. Grey's Anatomy used to start at 7. It starts at 9. So we went to Chipotle and watched last season's finale to like get caught up and watched the new one. But I think 9 o'clock is too late.
Is it a 2-hour premiere? No, just one.
Thank goodness. I think that's why I was yawning as much as I was earlier today. Cat poop. They find undigested cherry pits and use them to flavor your coffee. Undigested cherry pits. Huh. That's...
Please don't ruin coffee for me.
I love coffee.
Yeah.
Even if there was poop in it, I'm pretty sure I'd drink it still. I might try that jump and go. But we agreed I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen to
That
me.
makes you a jumping goat.
Thanks for asking, Anne.
Okay. 4 times sake. Because where are we at right now?
303.
Yeah. So there is right now, the next step is going to be to do all these circles for the chocolate chips. I'm going to bypass that. Okay, just to save us some time. This ghostie's eating a ginger snap cookie.
Getting ready for
The holidays.
the holidays.
Okay, so we're gonna opt out of our little chocolate chip pieces. We're gonna put black on though to give him some eyes and his little
Smirk.
mid-chew mouth.
Mid-chew mouth. That makes it so much more. Yep.
Okay.
Isn't it cute, Pat? So that's actually the plan, Julie. We are going to skip next week. And then, because Thursday is my day off. So then Thursday, the following week, I'll go over there in the morning and watch it with my grandma.
Who are you talking to?
My friends. All 53 of them.
Is this the biggest one?
For what machine? But yeah,
She takes the pieces. Can I take off 20%? I don't know. That's all know what that means.
That means we can't go below that price.
Also, that's the sale price.
Okay, so whether you did your chocolate chips or not, the face is the last step for the actual front of our
Pumpy
wall
Yumpy
hanging.
Yumpkin.
Okay, so in her cutting instructions, she says to cut a 3-inch by width of fabric. So that's what I did, but you do not need 3 inches, okay? Though I will say that if you're doing the sewing version, you're obviously not going to put your binding on the way that we're about to, which is probably why she says to cut 3 inches, so you have a bigger piece.
Because you're going to fold it.
Binding,
Yeah.
okay, but this way, we are going to have our 3-inch piece. We're going to put it right side down. We're going to align it with our tack down stitch. Okay, stitch it in place. This is where one of my favorite tools comes in.
Pat, the design is from Patch Abilities, and it is $69.99, and you get 3 months worth of designs. So you have September, October, and November. You have options within the design so that you can choose if you would like to have the stitching do a blanket stitch or satin stitch. So that's nice that you get to choose that. And then you also get where you can download the templates to do it as traditional sewing.
Okay, so again, we put it right side down, butted it right up against those tack down stitches. It stitched it in place about 1/4 of an inch or so back. I used my fabric folding pen, did a line of that solution across my stitches, folded it over, created my crease with my roll and press, and then tacked it down. So those 2 tools are super, super nice for these kinds of projects, because then I don't have to get up and down to get a nice crease at an iron. Okay, so again, right side down, up against those stitches. And I'm just working with the one piece of fabric that's cut by the width of fabric, and then just kind of cutting off as I go. So I'm not pre-cutting any strips or anything like that. Okay, so run the solution on there, fold my fabric over, and roll. Okay. Right side, and this is to give us that binding look. This fabric does not in fact wrap to the back, but it does look like binding.
Pat says the fabrics are great.
Thanks. Okay, I'll trim off a little bit more. Pull over.
Does anybody watch Hell's Kitchen? My neighbor's daughter, Anne Marie, is on this season. We've known her since she was 13. She's a good head chef. Hope she makes it far.
That's awesome.
I do not watch that, but honestly, it's something I think Lily would like watching. We liked the show on Netflix, the Is It Cake?
Okay, so as this tacks down, retrieve it out of the trash because I already threw it away. Now thinking about it, this is pretty much what's I have left over. So that is how I just folded. I kind of cut it a little bit smaller, but I just folded the edges here in and gave it a press, folded it in half, and then that's how I just made my sleeve. And then put it in before I put my backing pieces on. So you have plenty left over if you want to use it that way. Okay? All right, so then my backing pieces, she has you do one piece of fabric right side down and leaves just an opening. But then that means you have to close that opening once you turn it around. So I actually have two pieces that I'm just going to fold in half wrong sides together and cover up those stitches so I have the raw edges to the outside with my fold in the center. And we'll do that again. Okay, and then instead of doing this stitch with the opening, I'm just going to go back to the first step. Actually, I'm going to go back to the second step. That tacks down my batting so that it will tack down all of this, but because it's a tack down stitch, it goes around 2 times to help secure it even more. Then I'm gonna stop it here because I didn't use any tape. And I'm gonna stop it because I'm making it bubble. So at this point, if I wanted to put that little sleeve in here, I'd put it in right now with that fold of the sleeve going down towards the center of my project, so that when I turned it out, it would be back out and on the top.
Yeah, I don't like all the yelling either.
Yelling.
On the Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay yelling at everyone. I don't think you need to yell at somebody to get your point across.
I also think that's for dramatics. I think that's for the TV too, you know? But sure, no, I don't want to watch it.
No. If I was one of those chefs, I would be telling Gordon Ramsay to fly a kite.
Okay, so then you're
Go to the cozy cube.
just trim this out here.
So I picked Miko up from school one day this week, and I had an incident report on his cubby that I needed to sign, and it said Miko got bit on his hand while putting his blocks away, and sign here. And so we got in the car, and Miko's like, my friend bit me today. And I was like, did he say sorry? He's like, nope, but he went to the cozy cube.
Okay, so then we're just going to trim this up. I would totally take it to the cutting table at this point and do this, but I did it with black thread on the black fabric. And that's not so easy to see.
Yeah.
Under the ruler. So.
New? Thankfully, no broken skin.
Okay. And you're going to want a corner poker outer thing.
Sherry says, cute project. Thanks for sharing today.
Absolutely. So he needs a good poke out and a good press, but voila.
So cute.
Okay. And I'm excited to see the new ones that she's got digitizing right now.
Me too.
All right, you guys.
Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you.